Yeah, I'm 26, and I've been doing this since I was 15, 16. So
because you're a Carol who looks like you're an encyclopedia, knowing so much around fish. I guess because you really love this.
Oh yeah, it's been a passion. I mean, when I was young, my dad used to have a couple tanks, and so that's how I kind of got into it because he had all these aquariums. I was fascinated by the fish, and then as a child, same deal. I'd get a book for Christmas about fish, and you start reading about it. And when I had the chance to start working, I started working at a pet store that was majority fish. So just kind of took it from there.
Yes, yeah, because question to question, you answering, I feel like encyclopedia. It has to be, so much in the business, memorize so much, and to know so much.
Gotcha.
Like Carol, yeah.
Well, we did miss the one little thing. These are pink-tipped or condylactus anemones.
Yep. And these guys, they are, clowns. I have seen a couple clowns, stay.
I've seen a maroon, and I've seen domino damsels in them.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, most of the time they are actually more of a predatory anemone, so I have heard, a lot of cases people will throw, feeder fish and such in for them. And a lot of the times, clowns usually don't go into them because these guys are in Atlantic anemones and your clowns and such are from the Pacific.
Yeah.
So, but if you get lucky, they will usually end up nesting in them anyways.
Yeah.
Are these Atlantic anemones?
Yeah, those are the ones that you'd find down in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're very durable. They're not a high maintenance anemone. They don't reproduce as much as your bubble tips. Your bubble tips probably are the best reproducer.
Oh, yeah.
That and the giant cups.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know myself. I really love these ones more than the others, even though this can be maybe a little bit cheaper or whatever.
These
but
are
it's not
cheaper,
the fact that
but it's the tentacles being
really
so
look
long.
like nice flowers.
Yeah.
People like the long tentacle.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't anemone mean flower in French?
If I'm not mistaken, it does.
Yeah.
I have to brush up on my French and all, but if I'm not mistaken, it does.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go over to the freshwater. This is the live bearer section.
Yeah, these ones are
These are your swordtails.
This is hortencia.
Yeah. As you can see, to get the name from it, you can find a male in there. The males will usually have a long sword on the end
Right
of
at
the
the
tail.
back beside the filter, there's a green one.
Yep.
He's blending in.
Well, I was seeing maybe we go in
Like
the
there's
other
the pregnant one.
Maybe we go in the other section. I really like the kind of
Got a couple of these guys
Dalmatians that I never saw before.
Yep.
Like there's a male.
Yep, there's a nice male blue there. These are your blue swordtails. They may not look much, but once you get them settled in, they will actually get a really nice kind of pearly blue complexion to them.
It also depends on the
Yeah,
light.
because they kind of look
Like,
like...
Just got regular fluorescence up there.
Yep.
See, that way it keeps the algae in the tanks down.
They look great.
And then here's your green sword.
Yep.
It's pretty much the starting of the sword.
Oh, yeah.
Like they were pretty much green.
Yeah, they're pretty much your wild ones. Pretty much look like this. I pretty much find them in the wild. Yeah.
And I've seen these grow. I've seen these grow bigger than pretty much any of the other ones.
Where do they come
from? You can usually find them in Central America.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're usually you'll usually just find them in just kind of your small, your bogs, and almost to your sewerways sometimes. I know.
In drainage ditches.
Oh, can you eat those ones?
If you really want.
Yeah, you'd have to eat a lot of them.
No, I'm wondering because if
You can pretty much eat any fish.
From Central America, I remember that I was eating like dry them, but or they were looking like this.
Yeah.
Dry them, and they put toasted, and after with cassava, boiled cassava on the side, and tomato sauce, some hot. I wonder if are these ones.
Well, because their bones are so small that when you cook them, they'll just soften up like a smelt.
So remind me like the little line that they have between.
Yep.
That's what I thought. These are the ones that we were eating there because you find them by chance.
Yeah.
And up here.
These guys that
those are my favorite ones.
The green spot puffers. Carl, also, I don't know if you want to do. We also have freshwater pipefish in this box.
Oh wow! Can we get a ladder or a bucket to stand on?
I love those puffers.
Yeah, wait till you get up and see these guys.
They pretty much look like the saltwater. Oh, I
Well, they're brackish water fish.
How big do they get?
I think about 6-8 inches.
Beautiful.
And then there's the freshwater pipefish.
I can see it then by here.
Oh yeah. Climb up on the bucket.
Yeah, they're ready.
Yeah, these will eat ghost shrimp and
They're technically brackish water.
yeah.
Half fresh, half salt water. So they actually have the ability to live in both. So you can have them in full fresh, as we have them here.
Yeah.
Brackish water, which is yes, half fresh, half salt. Or I've actually kept them in full salt water as well, no problem.
Yeah.
What do they eat? Because I just was seeing this guy like
Yep.
going like that.
They're actually mini predators. I mean, they are related to seahorses. They're basically like a straight down seahorse. So they're mini predators. So we usually feed them like feeder guppies or ghost shrimp, anything small that they can eat.
Have to be alive.
Yeah, has to be live.
Okay.
Can you explain one thing?
Yep.
If we have freshwater pipefish and they're a straightened out seahorse, why can't we have a freshwater seahorse? I want one so bad.
Yeah, doesn't it?
You always hear about somebody whose cousin knew some guy who thought he'd heard about somebody that had seen some freshwater seahorse.
Yep.
But nobody ever sells them to me.
I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
legend has it there's a lake in South America where they have freshwater seahorses.
Well, they have freshwater dolphins.
Yeah, they have a new, they finally found a couple species of freshwater jellyfish, so
Yeah.
why not that?
Well, because the jellyfish are related to the hydra, which are, yeah, we have little tiny ones in freshwater. The hydra and saltwater are bigger.
Yeah.
A lot easier to see. In freshwater, you pretty much need a magnifying glass.
Yeah, well, you never know, because those lakes are down there are so huge, so
Oh, yeah.
big, that,
Well, they're still identifying new fish all the time.
yeah.
Different species. They found a new seahorse that's smaller than a dwarf seahorse.
Well, remember, it has to be some people who are in that field, because our people from there have no interest whatsoever in what kind of
Well, if nobody knows it's worth money,
or worth money, or whatever, more than eating. Eating than anything
it's
else.
just a food source. It's not anything else.
It's not like nothing, right?
yeah, like, we're not really discovering them, we're just finding somebody that cares about wanting to keep them.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, but like I say, like, oh yeah, now that when I went to Cayococo, I was looking for someone to it's a very poor town though, and I was looking for someone that is in this business. Finally, asking people, I found one. A young guy who was also like you guys, that is his hobby. He doesn't have no salt water at all. He
Yeah.
makes his tanks, like he's either glass or acrylic. He does all those pipes. His setting, honestly, it was too bad. I really forgot to film that. But it was
I
only
sent you with the camera, sweetie.
I know, but I was like this. It was like this only.
Yeah?
And he said, or a small, 5-gallon tank, all over there. It's a corner like this. And everything is fresh water. No filter, just only, I saw the tube with the bubbles, not filter. He doesn't have heaters, nothing. He does what he can, because they don't have no technology, nothing there. And he sells them from there. They don't have even elastic,
Oh, yeah.
like little bags that they put in it, but not, they don't even know how to pack the fish.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll be the end of this.
And none of the fish that he was having, I had never Cuba.
So that'll end this segment. See you again in a minute.